Hi, this is Mark Wade at CenterCityCondos.com, Berkshire Hathaway, Fox & Roach Realtors, and in this short podcast, I'd like to talk about 1352 South Street, which sits on the south side of South Street, in between 13th and Broad. Okay, here's what I believe about the building. I think it's groovy. I think it is one of a kind in a sea of Toyotas in Center City, if you will. This one's different. This one came down the pike, and I think it caught a lot of people by surprise. The design, it offers something that very few, if any, other buildings in town offer, and that's just a really hip, groovy kind of 30-foot ceilings 20-foot ceilings with glass all the way up, decent outside space, doorman building, parking, garage parking. It's pretty interesting. I mean, it definitely swings a little bit minimalistic interiors with high ceilings and the exposed ductwork, exposed piping, all that kind of stuff. The corner units on the northeast corner, and it doesn't matter if you're on second, third, fourth, or fifth, and even the southeast corner, those are some phenomenal units that you won't find. There's nothing like it in Center City for those specific number of units, only because it's floor-to-ceiling glass through, on a corner unit through your entire living room. And these living rooms are on this corner, the east corner, those are huge. Again, you won't find anything else like this in town because it's very modern. Most of the units are bi-level, so you walk up a flight of stairs to get to a very large open bedroom. That's primarily, and there's usually a bedroom downstairs. If it's a two-bedroom, you'll have a small one downstairs and then a very large open one on the second floor with a bathroom and a very large walk-in closet. So anyway, I like 1352 South. There are only 72 units in the building. I believe there are 88 parking spaces, 2 levels. You can either pull in behind on Cater Street, park on the first level, or if your assigned parking spot is below, you go down one flight and you're on the lower level. I don't believe there are any extra spots for sale. I think they've all been soaked up by everyone in the building. The 5th floor is the penthouse level, and what's interesting is there are some penthouses in this building that have never been occupied, never been built out, so they're still in shell condition as they were. The developer never finished them, and they are slowly coming on the market. So there's a real opportunity here in some of these to really get, just a blank canvas in a very hip, modern space and kind of do what you want. I find that to be very interesting. So anyway, this is Mark Wade, Center City. Oh, let me talk real quick about what's going on around in that neighborhood. Now, 20 years ago, it was a kind of a no man's land, south of South Street in between, let's say, 12th and Broad. And then, 1352 comes along. Then you've got Dranoff right across the street, putting in his apartment building. The neighborhood has changed phenomenally. I mean, now there are $1.5 million townhouses behind 1352 South. And when this building went up, it was just vacant lots as far as the eye could see. Really, the neighborhood has grown phenomenally. And although I used to get a little resistance when 1352 first came on the market, I might have gotten a little resistance from buyers like, well, I don't know if I want to be kind of that far south or over in that area. I don't get that anymore. Those concerns are gone because as the Center City market physically and financially just expands and booms, we'll find what used to be a B minus neighborhood turn into an A neighborhood. That's not too far fetched. So anyway, 1352 South Street, very accessible. If you like walkability, this one's right in smack dab in the center of town. So there you go. Questions, comments, concerns, pick up another thing. Let me tell you another thing about the condo fees. Condo fees in this building are very reasonable. For a building that has elevators and parking and a doorman, the fees here are very reasonable. There's no gym, there's no pool, there are no extras like that. So I've always thought the condo fees at 1352 South Street were reasonable. So there you go. Questions, comments, concerns, pick up your telephone, push the buttons on the front of it, 215-521-1523. Thank you.